Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. 4 topics for this video. First, massive Russian drone attack on Ukraine. More than 200 drones were launched last night, 27 per 28th of February 2025. That's the first one. Second one, Putin warns Europe. Then we have Donald Trump. He imposes tariffs on China, Mexico, and Canada. On Tuesday, they will take effect. So if he imposed sanctions, tariffs on these 3 countries, that means they're all in the same boat. So he doesn't like them. Well, I'm going to tell you how much the tariffs will increase for these 3 countries. And the last topic comes from Canada. Canada will seek or should seek nuclear protection against the United States of America. According to whom? Chrystia Freeland. You know who Miss Freeland is or was? I wonder where the imbecile went. All right, so she quit the imbecile Trudeau's government, and I wondered when she quit, what job is she going to land? Well, Miss Freeland family comes from the Ukraine, Romania area, and look for her. All right, so let's start with the first topic. Ukrinform. Ukrainian forces shoot down 107 Russian UAVs. 97 disappear from radar. Here is the evidence. All of them right there. Oh, got it? All right. So, they launched 208. The Russians launched 208 Shahed-type attacks, UAVs. And they launched them from Oriol, Bryansk, Kursk, Milerovo, Shatalovo, and Primorsko-Akhtarsk. Well, where are those located? No worries, I will show you on the map. And here is the map of Ukrainska. And they said Shatarovo, which is here in Smolensk area, Bryansk, Oriol, or Kursk. Then we got Milerovo from the east right here. And then we got Primorsko-Akhtarsk exactly here. So across from the Mariupol and all those things. So here is Primorsko-Akhtarsk, Milerovo right here, Kursk, Oriol, Bryansk, and then Shatalovo in here somewhere. All right, let's see what they hit, what they attacked. They attacked Kharkiv, Poltava, Sumy, Kiev, Chernihiv, Cherkasy, Vinnytsia, Zhytomyr, Kirovohrad, Dnipropetrovsk, Zaporozhye, Kherson, and Mykolaiv oblasts. I don't see Odessa here. Do you see Odessa here? All right, let's look over the map again. So they're talking about this area. This area right here, except Odessa. So all this area, this is Kiev, all this area, except Odessa in here. All right, well, let's see what else these guys are telling us. As many as 97 enemy decoy drones were lost from tracking without negative consequences. The Kharkiv, Sumy, Mykolaiv, and Zaporozhye regions were subject to enemy attacks. All right, next one. Reuters. Putin warns Europe against sabotaging US-Russia rapprochement. February 27, 2025. And the bad guy is right here. All right, let's see what this guy wants again. President Vladimir Putin on Thursday warned, and I'm quoting, Western elites against trying to sabotage a potential rapprochement between Russia and the United States of America, saying Moscow would use its diplomats and intelligence services to thwart such efforts. Do you know what intelligence services means? Okay. Addressing Russia's FSB security service, the successor of the Soviet-era KGB, and an agency he once led. Well, wasn't George Bush the first one, the chief of the FBI or CIA? Which one was he? Why was that okay? I think he was CIA, wasn't he? So why was that okay for the guy, former chief of the same parallel institution in the same business? Remember, KGB and CIA, Mossad, MI6, and others are in the same boat. They are in the same business. They sing. That's exactly what they do. and they use different ways. Okay, the CIA, Mossad, and MI6 are the good people. They do, they extract information through various ways, not like the bad KGBs. Come over here, no, not like that. We just use water. Okay, that's the way they tried you to think about CIA and these guys. Why? And FBI and so on. You know why? Hollywood. All right. So that's it. He said, I'm going to take care of you with the diplomats and the security services, secret services, intelligence services, they say it. Putin has said he was pleased with the way an attempted reboot in the ties between Moscow and Washington was progressing, even though it was early days. Correct. The problem is he is warning the Western elites, the guys who won't let go, like Macron and people behind them, like Starmer and all these baboons who think they are elites. As Trump said, those guys are not the elites. I say the elites are way behind these guys. You don't know who the elites are, but they're over there. They're over there. I can give you a few names if you want. Not here though. So my friends, the elites, they can't let it go. They want a place at the table. They want to be important. Their ego was kicked in the beak. All right, next one. How do you think when I heard here intelligence services to thwart? What does it mean? You know exactly what it means. All right, let's see how Trump is going to impose tariffs on the enemies, and the enemies are Canada, Mexico, and China. This is according to The Hill. Where are you, baby doll? Somewhere in the upper left corner, right there. Trump says Canada, Mexico tariffs will go in effect Tuesday. Remember, he postponed and he gave these guys a chance to change behavior. Like you tell a child, if you don't go and clean your room in the next 5 seconds, no ice cream for you tonight, or you're not going to go and play with Joey or something. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's go, motherfucker. Boom. That's how you do it. So that tells you who's in charge and who are the baboons, supposedly. They tried the same thing with the Russians, and the Russians said, blow me. All right, let's see what these guys are saying. China tariffs to increase. So he's going to impose 10%. Right? I'm not going to go over this. It says here that President Trump confirmed Thursday that tariffs he had threatened, no, he just let you know, and then delayed against Canada and Mexico are set to go into effect next week, while China will face increased tariffs as part of a push to crack down on fentanyl. All right, that's what it is. So 10% tariffs on that date. China will likewise be charged an additional 10%, and the president signed off on 25% tariffs on Mexican and Canadian imports earlier this month, but then delayed them for a month after those two countries took actions to address the flow of drugs at the border. So he says, well, let's reevaluate your behavior. Bring me the folder. Thank you. Oh, you're here? Okay, thank you. So, you've been doing this lately. Who does that? A principal, a teacher, a KGB, a CIA agent, or maybe a commissar. You remember the commissar from the Soviet Union? They were very much, okay. And let's see how this baboon from wrong place of the world is once back in business. And this is Chrystia Freeland. Russia Today, 28th of February. Canada should seek nuclear protection against the US. So she's afraid of the Americans? They're going to bomb them, or not going to provide them with what they need for their nuclear reactors? I think Canada has those resources, though. France and UK would make great allies against predatory Trump. Oh my, oy vey, that's the word. Oy vey, look at that. Oy vey, kutsu kutsu. There you go. France and UK would make great allies, but these are losers. It's a rule everywhere, my friends, in business, in life. Show me your friends so I know who you are. The people you associate with, they're gonna predict your future achievements or lack of in the future. So if you associate yourself with losers, most likely you're gonna be a loser. It's not me saying that. I'm just a messenger. Don't me, please. All right. So again, she wants to associate Canada, which is a winner country, with two other winner countries, France and UK. But why do these guys run in packs? Why can't Canada just stand tall and say, you know what do you want, man? Huh? Why can't they do that? Why can't these guys always work at the, like bottom feeders, like carps? Why do they have to do this? Why don't they just say, you know what, man, I'm strong, man? Because they know the minute they say that, Trump or the United States of America or Russia or China or probably India now is going to do. Tung. That's what they're going to do. And then they're going to go to their place, in their safe space over there, with their little hands, raccoon hands, on their pussies. Nobody would care. Get stronger. That's how you gain respect. Not by crying and begging and making coalitions. You're still weak. A coalition of the weak, and you become strong. So let's see what this traitor says. Veteran, oh my God, Canadian politician, oh my, she's veteran. Freeland has called on Ottawa to turn to European nuclear powers for deterrence against the predatory United States. Are you crazy? Don't they have the NordAid or NordAd, something like this, that to protect them from Russians, from over the over the North Pole? Remember, I'm going to show you. See that? This is Canada right here. Let me put it like this. This is Canada right there. All right, across from it. Wow, what the fuck? Across from it. Where the fuck are you? Right there. This is Russia. These are the evil guys. So over that, the nuclear war would occur from Russia, going down over here, over there, straight there. You see? You see over there? That's over the North Pole. Over the North Pole. And the Americans from from Australia, from Alaska, right there, they'll try to block them here. This is where they are going to stop the nuclear, if these guys launch their nuclear attack on right here, they're going to stop it right here. So you want protection from what? And you want the Europeans, hey, where are the Europeans? Ooh, let me turn around the globe. Then the Europeans are. And who's next to them? Again, the evil Russians. What the, I mean, and she's a veteran in what? Cock playing? What the hell? Oh man, the former deputy prime minister. She was the deputy prime minister, this baboon. And foreign minister, that means she was a diplomat, man. And Prime Minister Justin Trudeau is seeking to succeed under. Justin Trudeau is seeking to succeed him as leader of the Liberal Party. I think it would be a good match. Do you think the Canadians are going to vote for you? Some will. Justin Trudeau, they voted twice, or thrice, or quatrice. Oh my God. So, let me see what's going on here. What is the difference about this unleashed and empowered President Trump is he is clearly threatening our sovereignty and we need to respond. Correct. But do it with your balls, not other people's balls. The US is turning predator. He always was predator. But the problem is now you're at the receiving end. That's how it is. Now we're not part of the feeding pack of wolves that are going to feed on others that the big boy is going to kill. And we're going to come like a jackals, over there. No. Now we will be the prey. So, it's the predator, everybody! Run away! The predator is coming. But when you were at the predator's shadow, under the shadow over there, you were okay. Cry me a river. And, okay, let's go. Move on. The US is turning predator. Now, this is the foreign minister, former. And so what Canada needs to do is work closely with our democratic allies, our military allies. Are you crazy? I would start with our Nordic partners, especially partners. Denmark, oh, that's a big country. Strong country, which is also being threatened. And our European NATO allies. Who owns NATO? USA, man, that's their organization. Are you crazy? I would be sure that France and Britain were there who possess nuclear weapons, and I would be working urgently with those partners to build a closer security relationship that guarantees our security in a time when the United States can be a threat. These are people who are in charge of you in Canada. And I have people here in charge of me in United States of America. And those people in Germany in charge of them, like Baerbock, or Liz Truss and Starmer and others in Great Britain, and Macron and Facron and all these guys these are leaders? These are average Joes, traitors. Why? Because you can't sell your country to the highest bidder, economic, financial bidder. You can't throw your nation under the bus like that and say, Emil, that's politics. Well, we have definitions for traitors. You can figure out who's who, what's what, by their actions. And how can she talk like that? How can she say things like that? She's at the same level. I find another one. She was the foreign minister, she said over there, wasn't she? At one point, deputy prime minister, and then, let me see, the former deputy prime minister and foreign minister. So she was that's the top diplomat. When you're a top diplomat, the foreign minister, that means you know history, you have flair, you have tact, you are flexible, you are suave, you are threatening, you do all these things, you're an actor, but you're tough with big balls and knowledge, geopolitics, what happened. And she talks like a 7th grader. That's the level. 7th grader. At the same, she's on the same par, the same level with Annalena Baerbock of Germany. So this is Freeland, Jesus Christ. Annalena Baerbock of Germany. And then you have now Kaja Kallas, the foreign minister of European Union. They are the same level. Let alone all these guys, what's his name, Lemmy of Great Britain, he's another loser. Oh my God, when I saw Liz Truss, the foreign minister of Great Britain, I was like, holy moly macaroni. And when I figured out she's a baboon, when she went with UK ambassador, she visited Lavrov in Russia, and they were at the table, and she was angry about the Donbass and all that. And she said, Lavrov just tripped her because she's an imbecile. He said, what do you think these territories, pointing out to the Russian territories that were for centuries Russian territory, but she did not know. Why? Because she's not over there, because she's smart. So she said, what about this territory? Should that stay in Russia? And she assumed that those territories are the Ukrainian territories that the Russians want or something. She said, we will, United Kingdom, speaking in your name, United Kingdom will never accept those territories to become Russia. And then the baboon ambassador, UK ambassador to Russia, who knew better, was like, and Freeland, what? Well, Miss, Madam, those territories belong to Russia for centuries. Okay, never mind. That's what she did. When I heard it, I was like, oh, oy vey. So these are our diplomats. I want Lavrov, my diplomat. I want Peter Giarto of Hungary, my diplomat. I want Dr. Jaishankar of India, my diplomat. I want Wang Yi, my diplomat from China. Oh, you say all these people are bad? Maybe these people who tell you that those people are bad, they are the bad ones. Look at the evidence. The cat is here. Look at the evidence. We're going to work with what? With Denmark, Great Britain, France. It's not a bad thing, but you're still weak. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just. God damn it.